Chiefs Chat, episode 82. Let's get pumped up, man. Chiefs versus Chargers. I'm excited. I'm pumped up, okay? This is going to be a huge test for this Chiefs football team. But we're ready, man. 2-1, here we come. First division win of the season. I just hurt my leg. We're going up against a very good offensive line. And we're going up against a pretty good running back. And that combination, frankly, has absolutely killed our defense in the last couple of weeks. Like I said in the last Chiefs Chat, okay, 400 rushing yards allowed through the first couple of games. I mean, that's just laughable. It's crazy how bad our run defense has been. So this is a huge, huge test for the Chiefs defense. Let's see if we can figure it out. Let's see if we've made the necessary adjustments to get this defense straightened out. There's a couple of other things I'm looking for with the defense as well, okay? Chartavius Ward. He has absolutely struggled through the first couple of games. Let's see if they do something different with him. And also, Daniel Sorensen has been starting the first couple of games. You know, I think it makes sense when it comes to teams like the Browns and the Ravens against run-heavy teams. But when you're playing against Justin Herbert, you know, he's got a big arm. I think Juan Thornhill might need to get some reps at the free safety position. I think he just might. You know, obviously Tyrann Mathieu is a lock to start at the other safety position, but I think when it comes to the other guy, you know, it's either Daniel Sorensen or Juan Thornhill. And Sorensen has been getting most of the snaps. And that makes sense because he's kind of like a safety hybrid linebacker kind of guy. You know, he can go in and he can get the running back if he needs to. So you know what? It makes sense that he's been in the game for the first couple of weeks, you know, going against two very, very, very run-heavy teams. But Justin Herbert, I mean, this guy, he can take the absolute top off of Daniel Sorensen. I think that's just what's going to happen if we start Daniel Sorensen. So we need to keep Juan Thornhill back here, in my opinion. You know, he's got to be in the game quite a bit. And when it comes to the offense, you know, I'm not worried. You know, Patrick Mahomes is going to ball out, like he always does. You know, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, let's see how he bounced back from his mistake in the last game. Let's see how he, you know, progresses. Let's see how he grows. And that's really what it's about when it comes to these young players. Just watching them grow, watching them progress. And I think Clyde, he's going to do a great job of getting up there. You know, he's going to figure it out. I just think he will. And last week, I did try to make a point of highlighting a couple of key players that I thought was going to have a big game. And, you know, those couple of players were Mecole Hardman and Demarcus Robinson. I thought those guys were going to do good because, you know, this Chiefs offense is so versatile. You know, one week we can be like, hey, let's get, you know, Demarcus Robinson involved, and the next week it's the Tyreek Hill show. You know, that's just how it is. I think it's definitely a matter of choice. You know, the Ravens defense played a good game. Did a good job shutting down Tyreek Hill, but I think if we really wanted to get him involved, we would have. But what we're trying to do is create, you know, not necessarily an illusion, but, you know, make defenses think that every single player on this Chiefs offense is absolutely top-notch, okay? Even Byron Pringle had a pretty good game, you know, last week. And that's what I like to see. But I think this week it's going to go back to the Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce show, you know? I think it will. I think Tyreek Hill is fast enough to pretty much, you know, take the top off of anybody on that Chargers defense. You know, I just think it's a fact. You know, I'm not too worried about this Chargers defense being able to catch up with Tyreek Hill. You know, I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, I do expect big games from Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And you know what? I'm hoping Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well does a pretty good job because he's been getting a lot of carries. So let's see if he does some good things with those carries. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I want to see like a big 90-yard run. I mean, that would be awesome. A pretty sick, nice Clyde Edwards-Helaire big 90-yard run. That would be fantastic. I would love to see it. It's been a while since we had a running back with absolute breakout power like that. I mean, Kareem Hunt was breaking out some 50-yard runs. But, you know, it really hasn't been since Jamal Charles that we've had an absolutely explosive running back. And I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire has potential to be that guy. You know, he could, you know, progress into one of the best running backs in the league, in my opinion. But we're going to have to see, you know, because he's been getting a lot of touches. I think he's a great fantasy option for all you fantasy football guys out there. I think he's a fantastic option to have on your fantasy team because he's getting a lot of touches. He's getting a ton of touches. So, yeah, we just got to wait for him to see, you know, if he's really going to do a lot of big things with those touches, you know. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch Clyde Edwards-Helaire progress. But anyway, you know, that's pretty much all I got for this football game. I think the Chiefs are going to win pretty easily. Okay, I'm not too worried about this game, but definitely there's some things to watch on the defensive side of the ball. You know, I don't want to be sitting here a couple of days from now talking about how bad our run defense is. I think at some point we got to figure this out, and I'm hoping that this is the game. So Let's see. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Chiefs chat. Peace out.